Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this out there on the World Wide Web. This is Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV. We are here at 8th Cloud Expo. That's Cloud Expo New York. I have with me Don Clark, which means we must be talking NEC, which is always good news. But how shall we place NEC's initiatives in the great scheme of things?
Well, Jeremy, thanks for having me. This recent announcement of the NEC Programmable Flow Networking Platform really adds a new dimension to cloud networking in that we bring network virtualization to the market for the first time.
Yeah, and that really has, I think people have been waiting for this to happen, in all honesty, and now there you are with it. So well done.
Yeah, this is a really important piece that's been missing from data center cloud initiatives because the complexity of managing large-scale data center networks has just overwhelmed companies and overwhelmed the data center managers and really reduced the amount of capability that a data center can have without it.
And how long has NEC been cooking this? Because you're huge and it's taken this long. That kind of surprises me.
Yeah, so NEC began working with Stanford over 3 years ago in something called OpenFlow. This is a new protocol that allows us to control an entire network from a single server.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, so we've had 3 years of experience and 2 years of deployment at over 17 sites worldwide. So we have quite a bit of experience at this point. And this product went GA just a couple months ago, and very good reception and good deployment scenarios for data center.
Give us an example if someone's following this, they don't quite know what the implications would be of this. Give us an example of somebody how they're using it.
Yeah, so Nippon Express is one of our customers in Japan. They had a data center consolidation project, and what they found was the tools that they get from network from server virtualization really allowed them to quickly move from physical servers to virtual servers and do that consolidation quickly. What they also found was that the network could not be consolidated, and so they had to do multiple iterations of their network in order to consolidate each one of these data centers. With programmable flow, because we can create multiple virtual tenants in the same physical resource, they were able to build these new data center networks all on the same physical infrastructure. And they found that it took their deployment time from 2 months to 2 weeks every time they brought in one of these new data centers.
So it's almost like they were prepared for it mentally because they understood the concept, but to see it on that scale, they needed to actually wrap their arms around the fact that it was now real.
Well, redoing network configurations is difficult because there's so many interdependencies. By the programmable flow model is to move the network from the physical box into the application layer. And then you use your best practices in managing software to manage that application, just like you would any one of the other applications that you use to manage your data center.
What kind of traction are you getting done here at Cloud Expo? Is this still above most people's brow level, or are you getting real hard interest?
Oh, no, there's lots of interest, and we've heard from many of the people that stop by our booth that this is something new that they're really seeing. They haven't seen network virtualization, a lot of things they have seen before. So that's been great, and the deployments we've done for customers have gone very well, so we see a lot of potential for this new model for networking.
Now, for someone who wants to get a hold of maybe white papers or try and drill down into this before they catch up with you, say at next Cloud Expo, or go to your website, what can they find?
Yeah, so if they visit our website, necam.com, and look at the OpenFlow section, they can learn more about our offering, about the network architecture using OpenFlow, and how it can benefit their data center.
Okay, makes sense to me. NECAM, as in America, presumably, .com. That's where to go. Thank you, sir, for joining us here in New York. Thank the people out there for following this along, and hope we'll see you in November, Don.
Thanks a lot.
And hope you'll join us again out there on the World Wide Web.